Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Life is too short to waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. J.K. Rowling. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Not all those who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. True greatness comes from knowing that you know nothing. Confucius. If you can dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Martin Luther King Jr. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. The mind is like a parachute. It works best when open. Frank Zappa. It is not what we have, but who we are. Aristotle. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. People only see what they are prepared to see. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't wait for opportunity. Create it. George Bernard Shaw. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. Warren Buffett. The secret of success is consistency of purpose. Benjamin Disraeli. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Henry Ford. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Martin Luther King Jr. Know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Socrates. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Khalil Gibran. The man who has no confidence in himself cannot be successful. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Great things never come from comfort zones. Nelson Mandela. All the greatest things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word. Freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. Winston Churchill. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. Albert Einstein. Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have. Confucius. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. Then go do that. Howard Thurman. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. Emily Dickinson. A.J. Orney of 1,000 Miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. The time is always right to do what is right. Martin Luther King Jr. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Albert Einstein. Wisdom is knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Socrates. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Thomas Carlyle. Knowledge is power. Francis Bacon. The only constant in life is change. Heraclitus. Your mind is the only limit. Napoleon Hill. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Albert Einstein. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. Roy T. Bennett. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela. The greatest challenge in life is to be yourself in a world that is trying to make you like everyone else. E. Cummings. Never stop dreaming, for nothing is impossible. Audrey Hepburn.